the kind of life that I live. Me ò need owó anybody. Kò ní anybody wá máa purọ́ mọ́ mi. Tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ nǹkan tí mò ń ṣe tẹ́ ò like ẹ sọ fáyé pé ò fẹ́ kí á jẹ́ kí Yorùbá kúrò nínú oko ẹrú ní Nàìjíríà fine. Dípò kẹ́ wá máa purọ́ mọ́ èmi tí mò ń ṣe.
The news that reached us is that Professor Banji Akintoye, who is one of the top spokesperson of Yoruba Nation agitation, in fact, some people might want to call him leader of Yoruba Nation agitation. He is an elderly man, a learned fellow. He has decided to step aside. That is the news that reached us. How true is this? What did he say that prompted Punch newspaper to come up with this article? Were there some internal crisis that leaked out that prompted Punch newspaper to write about this? If you're just coming across this platform and you're not a member, tap on the subscription button. And very important, share, like, so YouTube can suggest this video to more people. Definitely, they will benefit from it. Now, Professor Banji Akintoye, what happened? We know Yoruba Nation faced some internal crisis issues and opinions were not in line. Professor Banji Akintoye, according to people, wanted to take the soft approach, bearing in mind what happened to Sunday Adeyemo Igboho, and also knowing fully well what could become of people who do not even have resources, security resources like Sunday Igboho had. On the other hand, we have a woman. She was one of MK Abiola's wife. That is a little bit debatable. Some say, oh, she's just a concubine. Whatever it is, that is not important. Madam Onitiri, she has decided to step out much more because she said she was in Yoruba Nation, not this one that we know, but back then she was part of Yoruba Nation agitation. Now, she has come up on this and she made a declaration, Yoruba Nation declaration, and this prompted certain individuals to feel that she's jumping the gun. They feel that she wants to overthrow. She wants to take charge. She wants to command the men. She wants to rush to proclaim what Sunday Igboho, who has lost a lot, Akintoye also, who is residing outside of Nigeria, and it goes back and forth like that. They said they expected them all to come together. Is this not what prompted Punch newspaper to siphon information and eventually write this piece that Professor Banji Akintoye is no longer leader of Yoruba Nation agitation? Well, as you all know, Professor Banji Akintoye belongs to a certain Yoruba movement. Apart from the Yoruba Nation agitation that we all know about, is that where he dropped from? Let us hear from him.
Ìkan tó jáde nínú Punch ní àárọ̀ yìí pé èmi ti resign as leader of the Yoruba struggle for self-determination. Mo fẹ́ sọ fún yín pé irọ́ pátápátá nìyẹn ní mo fi kẹ́ni náà ti rí ìyẹn. Nǹkan tẹ́ni náà ìgbà máa wá mi ò mọ̀ ọ́. Punch náà àwọn lára àwọn yín wọ́n ti print ẹ̀ ọ́ mi wá bá mi. Mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ wípé mo tún repeat wípé irọ́ pátápátá ni. Èmi ni mo dá organisation ìlànà ọmọ Oòduà sílẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n láwùjọ tí mo dẹ̀ kì í ṣe iṣẹ́ yẹn tí gbogbo ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ náà àwọn tó súnmọ́ mi sọ fún mi wípé ìwọ bàbá iṣẹ́ yìí pọ̀ jù fún yín, iṣẹ́ yìí pọ̀ jù fún yín. Ó tún kẹ̀gbẹ́ nílẹ̀ kẹ̀ jẹ́ kí kẹ̀ concentrate mọ́ ẹ̀ sí ọ̀nà àwọn iṣẹ́ tó tóbi tá à ń ṣe káàkiri ayé àti diplomacy àti gbogbo ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé kìí sùn gbogbo wa la mọ̀ pé kìí sùn. Ìdí ẹ̀yẹn tó jẹ́ pé from time to time àdéjẹ́rẹ̀ ní nítorí pé kìí fún wa ní lèsì má tún wá máa àdìtì ìlànà máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ní fún iṣẹ́ tẹ́ ẹ ti ṣe fún ìlànà ẹ̀dá sílẹ̀ ẹ ti fún ìyá ọkùnrin dé táìmù tó dé ibi tó dé yìí ṣùgbọ́n bọ̀dé ní ronú sí wípé wẹ́ẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká wò wọ́n lẹ́nu bí oṣù kan àbọ̀ síbi tá a wà yìí gbogbo wa wà ní ìlú ìpàdé kì í ṣe ìpàdé àwa tó wà Nàìjíríà nìkan àwọn èèyàn wá from all over the world wípé ẹ jẹ́ ká dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bàbá wa. Sọ pé kán jẹ́ kóun fi kìíní sílẹ̀ kóun fi ìlànà yìí sílẹ̀ iṣẹ́ inú ìlànà kóun fi sílẹ̀ mi ò lè fi ìlànà sílẹ̀ ìlànà is my organization I am the father of it all and I am the patron and I am the mentor so mi ò lè fi ilẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n pé kí àwọn èèyàn àwọn ọmọdé jà nínú ìlànà àwọn parí ẹ̀ káàkiri fẹ́ ṣe ìpàdé bàbá àwọn owó kankan wọ̀nyẹn pé kí n fi sílẹ̀. Mo jẹ́ dúpẹ́ pé a ní àwọn èèyàn dáadáa nínú ìlànà èèyàn gidi nínú ìlànà tó lè tọ́jú ìlànà díẹ̀ ni tí mo wá dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn pé ó dẹ̀ nǹkan tí mo ti ń bèrè ẹ fún mi láyè báyìí pé kí n ṣe nǹkan tí mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe náà ni wípé mo fẹ́ fi ìlànà sílẹ̀ fortunately mo dúpẹ́ pé mo ní èèyàn kan tó tẹ̀lé mi tó súnmọ́ mi tó ti jẹ́ deputy alànà mo ní okay Professor Wálé Adéníran a máa tọ́jú ìlànà ṣùgbọ́n èmi náà sì ní bàbá ìlànà èmi ní patron wọn èmi ní mentor wọn bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn the kind of life that I live mi ò ní ìdòwò anybody kò ní ìkẹ́ anybody a máa kúrò ọmọ mi tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ nǹkan tí mò ń ṣe tẹ́ ò láìpẹ́ ẹ sọ fáyé pé ò fẹ́ kẹ́ adé kí Yorùbá kúrò nínú oko ẹrú ní Nàìjíríà fine dípò kẹ́ wá máa kúrò ọmọ èmi tí mò ń ṣe.
Professor Banji Akintoye. He has made it clear, I am not leaving Yoruba Nation agitation. I have simply left Ilana Omo Oodua, a social, cultural, political organization. He went on to reiterate that he is still the mentor, the patron of that group. But Yoruba Nation agitation to bring the end of Nigeria is still part of that train and is not backing down. So for those who probably think that Professor Banji Akintoye is backing down, probably due to internal issues or probably feeling that he has lost control or power has been taken off from him or divided, he is standing firm. He said he's going nowhere and Yoruba Nation and nothing more. So guys, this has clarified and made it much more, much more bolder. People said that Professor Banji Akintoye should always come out to speak whenever there are internal issues, but he cannot. You cannot respond to everything you hear. There are times that you wait and watch the other person. You watch the move. And there are times that internal talk, inner caucus talk will be done rather than you coming out to speak. I do understand that a lot of people want to know. They want to know. Well, he has come out to say this one at least, that I have not dropped my sheet and sword. I am still in for Yoruba Nation. I am still there as a spokesperson. So I want to believe that the most important is getting down that wall called Nigeria. That's just what it is. Now, people have taunted Madam Onitiri. They said 31st of December is just there. If you do not get that your Yoruba Nation the way you've been talking, then shame will be put on you. But people still do not understand that to get yourself freedom, for you to regain your indigenousness, for you to be who you are, it starts from your mind. You have to clean your mind of that slave mentality, that idea that you have to go to the international organization, you have to speak to UK to get your freedom. I understand why people are saying this, because they know that they see violence, they understand what violence is, and they are afraid of violence, and they think that these countries can supersede or this country can command the Nigerian government. But I don't think so, because these countries too, right now, let's look at the United Kingdom. They're also going through their own internal issue of breakaway. Scotland, come on, what are we saying here? Wales, on the other hand, many of these places of these kingdoms, they want to break away from the United Kingdom. So for the United Kingdom to now stretch their hands into any part of their of their brainchild, something that they built to progress themselves. No, that's not possible. People have talked about United Nations. Of course, there's nothing wrong with going to the United Nations and all of that. Do not forget that the major players in United Nations are still the same people who were involved in slavery, colonial, rule, and a lot of things. So, guys, we are where we are. Professor Banji Akintoye, he has made it clear there is nothing like he's dropping Yoruba Nation. It is Yoruba Nation, it is progress and nothing more. Do not forget to subscribe if you have not done so. It is very important. The red notification icon bell, please do tap on it, share and like this video. Let everyone, lovers of peace, progress, Yoruba Nation,